practicing here. We see 5 minutes on the G-Shot countdown clock for our live PTN footage here on commercial break.
I've actually am working on a young adult novel right now. It's in a first draft stage. I have another manuscript that I kind of put to the side last year, and I have a couple of completed picture book manuscripts that just need to sell. I don't think I have necessarily a favorite Linkin Park song, but I do get Waiting for the End stuck in my head a lot, and I do love that song. I especially loved it when the guys used to do that live. It's just, I do love that song. Probably going in for a second or third or even fourth round of edits after that first draft is done is probably my favorite part, because for me it's easier to make something better than make something out of nothing. Well, if I'm going just with the city that I'm really comfortable with, we've spent a lot of time in Berlin over the years, so maybe Berlin. But the world has so many really interesting places. I think I just like to travel a lot of places. Cookies, definitely cookies. Even when I was a kid, I loved writing, and I would spend my summers writing them. And in fact, I have these books from, I think, 5th and 8th grade when they did the Young Authors program. That's too hard of a question to answer, but if you haven't read it already, Neil Gaiman's Graveyard Book, Sharon Draper's Out of My Mind, All American Boys, and Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and Just the Normal Tuesday by... Use a really cool film noir filter, and be kind to people. He's done so many interviews. I think you probably just already know everything about him. This book has really been helpful, especially in helping me accept that I can feel joy without feeling guilty for it. And then just accepting help from friends and family outside of the grieving circle. Oh, hey, thanks for reading. Absolutely. For me, it's a big part of the daily things that I do to take care of myself. Whether or not it's good therapy just by itself depends on the individual. You might need to do something else along with it. I know, right? A few years ago, I actually wrote a blog post about it, so it's up on my blog if you want to read all about it. Probably the Harry Potter series, although I do love Game of Thrones. If you're looking for some new YA fantasy, I loved Caravel, and the second book just came out on that. Ember in the Ashes is great. Third book just came out on that. And The Crown's Game as well. Well, if you're happy being a loner, then be a loner. But if you wanted to meet some other people, what I would say is find something you're passionate about, volunteer in that area, because then you're going to find people who are just as excited about something that you're passionate about. And now I know what that whole question thing is about. That was a ton of fun. Let's do it again sometime. What? There's limited edition unicorn Dr. Pepper cans? I was going to take the dog for a walk, and then I came outside. It's all thundery, and it's raining, and look, she doesn't care. I actually love summer thunderstorms because when I was a kid, I used to spend some of my time during the summer with my grandma and grandpa in Ohio, and we would watch the lightning storms from the porch and see the lightning touching down in the cornfield.